unload the tension on the push rod so we can take the cam plate out. And on inspection we had low compression front cylinder. That can be a few things, and it might be more than one, but certainly as you can see here, that's the cam, and we can see that there's the bearings completely destroyed and disintegrated there, so that's definitely at least one of the problems. So we've taken the rockers out to unload any tension on the push rods. If you don't do that, then pressure from the valve springs will push back, and as you're pulling out the cam, it'll just spring away and likely ruin one of the bearings on the case. So next job is to undo these bolts on the drive gears and take the plate off. Got to unload that. Take that little, that's the spring tensioner. So I'm in the chain tensioner. So it's probably a proper tool, but that's how I did it. And put the pin in there, so now there's a slap on the chain. Otherwise, when you do these bolts, should go. And upon inspection, we had low compression. So that can be a few things usually, but so we took the cover off here. You can see in here that that's the cam, and this is the cam plate. That should be running on a bearing, so we can see the big gap in there. Not to mention there was no tension on the play in the push rods. So I've taken the rockers off up here to take the tension off the push rods. So we can now take the inspection cover off. The cams run here, and no matter where it is in the stroke cycle, it'll always have tension on one of the push rods somewhere on one of the cylinders, so you really need to do that. The other option for some of the videos online is people get some bolts of the drive gear here. I'm going to take the cam plate out now. We just need to undo the outside Allen heads. You don't need these three, there's one behind there, you don't need to take them out. It's the oil pump. This is the cam plate. You can see the two cams in here. This is the engine side, so this is the outer side. You can see from when you have the cover off. As you can see here, chain tensioner is completely dismantled. It is likely the cause of failure. So what we're going to do is unload this spring, go back, slide the cam out. Trying to diagnose what actually caused the cam bearing failure here. So on the back of the plate, those 4 bolts holding in, is the oil pump. And that essentially is responsible for pushing all the oil around. The most common cause of a bearing failure is lack of oil. So this is the first look. Took the axle drive gear and the siphon gear out, salvage gear. As you can see, it's completely destroyed. So that grip runs on, and that inner gear, which is very, very tight, doesn't turn at all. That's likely seized, and that's spun in on itself and cut itself to pieces. So my guess is that is the cause of the bearing failure.